Today's video we're going to be comparing the Bruen to the M4A1. Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're taking a look at the M4A1 compared to the Bruen, and we're going to work out which gun you should be rocking in Warzone today. So as you guys know, a lot of people right now are running the Bruen. A lot of people have left the M4 behind and the Grau behind to run the Bruen in the game. It's apparently the best gun. Everyone's using it. The likes of Nick Merckx is telling everyone to use it, so you know it's pretty darn good. But today we're going to break down all the in-game stats. We're going to actually work out which gun is better for you to play with in-game. So we're going to start off with the weapon stats we're going to go through. We're then going to go through the recoil and see which has a better recoil pattern so you can hit more shots with. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. But actually guys, just quickly before we jump into the stats, if you guys are new around here, be sure to smash that subscribe button with notifications turned on for more Call of Duty tips and tricks, class up videos and update videos on the game. But also, if you guys do enjoy the video and it does help you make your decision on what gun you're going to use, smash a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments below which gun you've chose for. But yeah, no more messing about, let's jump straight into the guns. So we're going to start off with the damage and all this good stuff on the screen. As you can see, we've got the Bruen, the M4 with the base damage, all that good stuff. So to the head with the M4 is a 42 damage headshot, so it's going to take 3 to 6 bullets to kill them. To the chest it does 28 damage, which is a 4 to 9 shot kill. In the stomach it does 28 damage, again another 4 to 9 shot kill, as well as the limbs like arms and legs, again it is 28 damage with a 4 to 9 shot kill. In comparison to the Bruen, which is on the headshots, is a 46 damage, so it's a 3 to 6 kill. It does do slightly more damage, but it's still the 3 to 6 kill range as the M4. In the chest it does 34 damage, becoming a 3 to 8 shot, which is actually better than the M4's 4 to 9 shot. And then to the stomach and the limbs both, it does 31 damage with a 4 to 9 shot, which is a little more damage but the same amount as kills as the M4. So overall the Bruen does do more damage. It is a more powerful hitting gun, so far the Bruen's looking better. I just quickly want to add in that these are all completely stock guns, guys, so this doesn't take attachments and stuff like that into account, but off the complete stock guns, this is how it is. Obviously the mag size on the M4 is at the 30 round mags and the Bruen is 100 round mags. The ADS speed on the M4 is 216 milliseconds as opposed to the Bruen's 333 milliseconds, so there's quite a big difference there, to be honest. There's over 100 milliseconds obviously being a second, so the M4 will get aim down sight speed obviously a lot faster than the Bruen. So the damage per second to the head is 588 for the M4 and it is 598 for the Bruen, therefore having a 10 better damage on the headshots. And to the chest for the M4 it's 392 as opposed to the Bruen's 442, so again the Bruen shows how powerful it is in comparison to the M4. And so for the RPM, which if you guys don't know is rounds per minute, on the M4 you have 800 and for the Bruen it is 750, therefore meaning you are going to get more bullets out per minute with the M4, which means actually although the Bruen does have a bigger mag size, you are actually going to get more bullets shot per minute with the M4 opposed to the Bruen. So the reload time for the M4 is 2.364 seconds and the Bruen is 7.777 seconds. That's obviously a big difference. I know if you guys run the 60 round mags with sleight of hand on the Bruen, that obviously does drop it a lot more, but like I say, this is stock guns and this doesn't take attachments into account. So the base range on the M4 is up to about 30 meters and the base range on the Bruen is about 41 meters. So obviously there's a big difference there. It's a whole 11 meter difference, which does make a big difference in something like Warzone. To be fair, the damage is going to be a lot more crucial from them distances with the Bruen as opposed to the M4. However, M4 still does a lot of range and it's still not going to be too powerful. It's still going to be pretty powerful at all ranges. So on screen now is the recoil patterns of each gun. Obviously you can see the M4 there and you can see the Bruen. The M4 does sort of have a straight line that kicks off to the right a little bit, and there is quite a bit of distance, there is quite a bit of spacing in between each bullet, so obviously the gun has a lot of kick. For in them 30 bullets, they're quite spaced out, and like I say, it does end up kicking off to the right quite a lot. Whereas the Bruen sort of has like a swerve in the recoil, but it's almost a straight line, if that makes sense. It kicks off a bit, but it does sort of recover itself. And as you can see, there's a lot more bullets in the Bruen. However, there is a lot less distance in between each bullet, meaning it's not kicking up as much per bullet as opposed to the M4. So the Bruen probably is a bit more of an accurate gun. However, like I say, with attachments and all that good stuff, you guys are going to be able to control the recoil completely differently to however you prefer it. So guys, obviously after now we have compared both the guns, you guys know that the Bruen does a bit more damage. However, the M4 has the better reload time, the better movement speed and all stuff like that. Obviously with attachments, like I keep saying, it will make a bit of a difference with how each gun plays. There'll be, like I say, if you run the Bruen with 60 round mags and sleight of hand, it's going to reload probably even faster than the M4 does. However, off of stock guns, The Bruen does sort of take my liking to the fact it's got more damage, it does more damage at the range, it has a bit better recoil control. However, the M4 does have the better movement, and if you're trying to play fast gameplay to get high kills in Warzone, off the stock guns you're going to go for the M4. But with the attachments, if you drop the Bruen to a 60 round mag, in my opinion that probably does play better than the M4. However, the M4 also has its bonuses. It has the 60 round mags, it has the better movement speed, even though you've got 60 round mags on the Bruen, because it's just a lighter gun in general. You can customize that where you haven't got to waste attachments on the you haven't got to waste an attachment on sleight of hand for the M4 to be able to reload it at a decent time. You can put a recoil control attachment on, and obviously once you've got the 60 round mags, the recoil pattern that we saw with the M4 just previously is going to look a lot tighter. It's going to look a lot less. It's going to kick out less. It's going to be tighter together. Obviously there can be more bullets in there, so there can be less spread between each bullet as well, meaning you're going to be able to deliver the damage with the M4 a lot faster than it is stock. So guys, I actually do prefer the M4 in game when you're looking at full attachments done. Like if I'm playing Warzone with the boys and I've got 5 attachments on the gun, I think the M4 actually takes it for me. I do like the Bruen, don't get me wrong, it's still very, very good. The Bruen is an absolute beast in game if you've got it set up right. And once you've messed around with your attachments, you might find that you do prefer the Bruen. I even might find that I prefer the Bruen. I've just not messed about with it enough instead of the M4, as I know the M4 is reliable. I go back to it, it just shreds every time I use it. So for me, the M4 does take it over the Bruen. However, if you guys do want to have a bit of fun, a bit of variety, and you've not used the Bruen before, then I definitely would recommend giving it a go, as it's still a very good gun. The power and the damage that the gun delivers is absolutely unbelievable. And it is the recoil on the M4 that does let it down a little bit. It does have a bit of a kick. I've always said this with the M4. I don't like the way that the recoil can't really control itself. It doesn't matter how much you do to the gun, you cannot get it to that laser beam that the Growl is and that the Bruen is now. So if you guys want that sort of playstyle where you haven't actually got to control any recoil, you want the Growl type feel, then I would definitely recommend choosing the Bruen over the M4. However, for that mobility and that fast gameplay, I would definitely recommend the M4. So it depends what you're going for, guys. If you want to have a bit of fun, if you're trying to just pick people off from range, if you're just trying to play a bit slower, I'd take the Bruen. If you're trying to get fast play styles, you're trying to get high kill games, and you want to be in people's faces, I would definitely recommend taking the M4, as you don't notice the recoil and it is very powerful. And obviously the movement speed is also a lot better, and you can obviously reload faster and all that good stuff. So yeah, that is my conclusion of the video. If you guys are going to play slower and you aren't too worried about high kill games, I'd probably use the Bruen, as it is better from a distance. It does pack more damage and it has less recoil. However, if you want to get quick kills, you want to get high kill games, I'd go for the M4, as you will take a little bit of a downfall on the damage. However, the fact that it moves around a lot quicker, you're going to get around the map a lot quicker, you're going to be able to get in people's faces with it a lot quicker, you're going to switch it in and out for your SMG a lot quicker than you will the Bruen. For the fact you're going to have high kill games, I would recommend the M4 over the Bruen. However, like I say, Bruen for slower players. So guys, I hope this video has helped you out and it has helped you sort of make your mind up on which gun you want to use. Like I say, I am using the M4 personally at the moment over the Bruen, but I'm going to mess about with the Bruen a bit more, and this may change in the next couple of days. Obviously, if you guys are looking for a good M4 and Bruen class setup, I've got videos on both of them guns on my channel, literally both pretty recent videos. M4 a couple of days ago and Bruen just a couple of days before that. So definitely check them out if you're looking for a good class setup. I'll also put them in the info card in the top right, so if you guys just click there, they will pop up. But like I say, if this video has helped you out, then be sure to smash a big thumbs up, as it really does help me out, guys. And let me know which gun you're going to try out and which gun you prefer out of the M4 and the Bruen in the comments below, as it also might help some other people make their decision. And if you are new around here, be sure to smash that subscribe button with notifications turned on so you don't miss any more uploads. We are also streaming on Twitch quite often, so if you guys want to go over to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Harry17p, the link will be in the description anyway. Go check me out there. And also all my other social media links will be in the description, like my Instagram, my Twitter, my Discord, all that good stuff. So if you want to go follow me anywhere or join my Discord, all the links are down in the description, guys. But yeah, I appreciate you watching till the end, and I'll catch you all in the next one in a bit.